Okay, welcome back to our program here on Inside Bicol. And my guest for tonight is Dr. Gloria Balboa. Doctora, let's continue with what we're talking earlier. Yes, my understanding really is that it's not really privatization in the sense that you are selling or whatever na the private sector. Ang pakaalam ko lang is that one of the programs of the government is that in order to save on investment, they have invited the private sector to be part of the operations. Ang pakaintindi ko, like there are certain companies, yung Siemens, na they have all the equipment, na instead na bilhin ng gobyerno, in-offer nila.
Correct.
But of course, when you maintain that, siyempre may babayaran na ano dyan, which will be taken from the, to be paid by PhilHealth or whatever, no?
Yes, and usually kasi, especially for equipment, yan maganda talagang i-PPP, Public-Private Partnership, kasi parang yearly na-upgrade change ang model. So, mas cost effective and efficient pag yun nga, invite mo na lang sila, and then pag may bagong model, sila rin ang magpapalit, kesa yung ikaw bili ka na ng bili, ang mamahal nun. And then, you just have to agree dun sa kung magkano yung babayaran, yung charge, no? And may sharing yun kasi wala namang investment lang kinuha ng ang government doon. So, doon sa charge, merong sharing yun. But yun nga, as I've said, yung poor, hindi siya magbabayad. Kasi it will be PhilHealth, it will be paying.
Okay. Saka the main issue pa rin here siguro is that the one who will decide about the policies will still be the Department of Health.
Definitely.
Not the private partner. Kasi yan ang pala the most important, who will make the decision. So, very clear yan na.
Very clear.
While there is a partnership between the private and the Department of Health, the one who will make the final decision is still the Department of Health.
Yes.
Well, maganda yan. So, I'm sure that, dito pa, Doktora, sa Bicol, are they now capable of doing some sophisticated medical procedure like angioplasty, mga ganyan? Meron na ba tayo niyan? Really, ano dyan?
Actually, sa mangyayari na sa BMC, sa BRTTH, nakukuha na nga sila doon, open heart surgery na rin pagkuhan, pumupunta yung merong from heart center, na pupunta doon, and then together with the cardiologist then sa BRTTH, they do it there. And may regular yan na schedule pupunta sila. And in fact, ang BRTTH naman, yun yung na-identify po na magiging heart center ng Bicol.
Okay, so they don't have to go to Manila anymore,
Yes.
Kasi ang pakaalam ko, marami rin mga doctors dito who can really do the procedure. It's just that they may have at this time the right equipment. So at this time pala, maganda yan because alam mo, yung isang importante yan, ang being able to do that procedure, yung angioplasty, yung heart operation, because in America, it's just an ordinary, you do the procedure, 3 days, lalabas ka, maayos na. So, we have that kind of expertise here in Bicol.
Meron na po, and then mga iba magkakaroon na, like even sa yung sa cancer, may mammography na ino-offer dyan. So, and then, I know ang BMC rin naman, later, i-develop rin niya na kidney center. So, pwede yung mangyayari yan later on, pwede na rin mag-kidney transplant yan. So, things like that. So, yun yung mga future plans. Kaya natin ini-improve. Syempre, hindi naman kayang government lahat i-gastos nun.
You need partners.
Okay. So, pero yun nga, yung policies will have to be government.
Alam mo, malaking bagay yan if we can do the procedure on angioplasty because I've heard that when someone is having a heart attack, there's such a thing as golden hour. That within 6 hours, someone must intervene. Either you do a certain procedure because otherwise the muscles will be damaged. Kaya, you know, if somebody have a heart attack, you have to bring him to Manila, kung ano. Unlike dito, within 6 hours, they can do the procedure. So, malaking bagay yan dito sa Bicol na gagawin yan. And we're lucky na dito lang malapit sa... Okay. What other programs na inaano pa niyo?
So, meron din po yung kasi yung una, quality hospital services. So, I referred una dun sa ating retained hospitals. Even the LGU health facilities, yung barangay stations, rural health units, and the hospitals under the provincial government, mga districts, saka provincial hospitals, in-improve din natin yan under the Health Facility Enhancement Program. Kasi we recognize the fact na hindi nga kakayanin lahat ng local government unit yan ang pagpapa-improve. So, DOH na ang tumutulong. So, siguro if you are going around, ang dami na pong mga na-improve tayo. Kasi since 2009 po yan na nag-umpisa. And meron pa mga gagawin pa ulit up to 2016 na naka-program to be upgraded or even new hospitals or new health facilities.
In fact, I think there's an issue that there's some move to bring back to the Department of Health some of these hospitals. Because I understand some of the LGUs are having difficulty maintaining it.
Yes.
Pero may clamor yan, although there was a devolution.
There were some lalo mga provincial governors that who would want, pero kasi yan law kasi yan
Law.
So medyo
It has to be,
it needs legislation. So meron namang efforts to amend the local government code. Ang dami ng mga review na ginagawa. So we'll just have to wait kung ano yung lalabas.
Dito sa Camarines, sir, one time we've heard that in the province there is no provincial hospital.
Yes.
So, ano
Kamsur is the biggest province and yet wala siyang provincial hospital. So, in fact, sa totoo lang, it is included in our list of projects sa Health Facility Enhancement Program na to put up a provincial hospital.
Also, there's a plan?
Yes, there's a plan. Let's start with a small one na muna, kahit 50 beds. Kasi yung maintenance din kasi nun yun ang mahirap. The DOH can put up the facility with equipment, pero the hiring of the manpower and then yung mga maintenance operating expenses, it has to be under the provincial government. So yun yung aming pinag-uusapan.
Have you identified the place where you're going to put the provincial
sa Banasi?
Banasi?
Yeah, Banasi.
It's in Baao? Bula.
Okay. So, kung
any
hindi
timeline
man,
for that?
Well, we were hoping na sana this 2014, no? Pero kung hindi maumpisan ngayon, definitely 2015.
2015. Okay. Now, I understand that one of the biggest employer also is the Department of Health, di ba?
Yes.
May mga tayong nagtatrabaho dyan sa mga nurse. For this year ba, may mga provisions tayo for, let's say, hiring of new medical? Ano yun?
Di ba meron ding augmentation din, assistance sa local government unit. We hired nurses. Tapos na po, nung January, we hired 900 nurses.
Newly graduate yan?
Hindi po. Yung before kasi meron tayong what we call RN Hills. Yung mga nurses na on training. Kaya stipend ng binibigay. But starting this year, ginawa na siyang Nurse Deployment Program, NDP. So, it's already an employment. So, priority namin kinuha yung mga dating RN Hills. So, nakahire na po kami, 900 for the whole Bicol. So, naka-deploy na po sila to the different municipalities po.
Okay. There was a time, I understand, that some of the congressmen have a program for hiring of nurses, diba? Is this the same o para bang yung budget doon na?
It's different.
It's
different. Know dito sa Kamsur, meron yun. Former Congressman Villapuerte.
Right, before.
No, project naman niya yun. And may sariling funding yun.
So, aside from nurses, what about you doctors? Did you hire?
Yung doctors, we have the doctors of the barrios, no? And these are assigned in areas where for 2 years walang doktor, no? It's either walang taker or hindi kaya nung munisipyo to pay for the salary of the doctor. So 2 years yon, and then after 2 years we hope na i-absorb naman na nila, di ba? Kasi nakasave na sila ng 2 years. And then we also have yung midwives na ka-hire lang din po namin ng midwives, 400 plus for the whole of Bicol. So tulong yan sa mga local government units kasi of course sabi nila kulang kami nurses, midwives. So DOH na po yung tumutulong.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of nurses there watching us. Siguro some of them hindi pa na-hire, magtatanong, paano ba na-hire? How can they apply?
Ay, ako, of course may period yan ng pag-apply, no? And then pinupost naman yan even sa internet, ganyan. Actually, alam niyo po, yung kwan na yon, yung pag-hire namin yun, thousands ang
Thousands. Okay.
nag-apply. So, yung pag-hire talaga, yung screening process, they went through an exam,
Okay.
and then interview.
Okay.
Tapos yung, since we prefer yung may experience na, of course, yung experience saka yung performance.
Okay.
Nag-background investigation
I
pa
see.
kami for the kasi employment na kasi ito.
Did they
Oo.
need to get any endorsement from the congressman or from the
Hindi po
governor?
kailangan.
Hindi
po
kailangan.
kailangan kasi through merit
So,
talaga to.
It
Oo.
seems that we have a new system, yeah? Because unlike
Opo.
before, na sometimes it's easy to get an employment. So this time purely merit,
po.
ano?
Yes
They have
po.
to pass and then they have
You
to
can
qualify.
ask po lahat po
Okay.
ng mga munisipyo that we really followed the guidelines.
procedure.
And, well, they can recommend,
Right.
why not?
Wala
But
naman.
that doesn't mean na pag nirecommend, kukuha
Yun na
na
yun.
because they have to go through the process.
Okay. So if ever there'll be new hiring, where will they go?
Ito kasi good for 2 years eh.
Ah,
Yung
2
na-hire
years yun.
na nurses.
Okay. So, mag-aantay
after
muna
2
sila.
years ulit. Oo.
Saka, ano?
Yes.
Oh,
Although,
okay.
ang kwan dito, ang good news dito is, kasi nung in-screen na namin
Okay.
sila lahat, we rank
Okay.
them kung ilan sila applicants. So, kung ilan yung slot per municipality, yung munang say kung 10 slots, the top 10, sila.
Sila muna.
And 6 months pa muna yung contract nila.
Contract,
Now, they will be assessed, no? Kung may hindi nagpe-perform ng maayos, hindi i-renew, we get the next in rank.
Okay. Good.
Doon
So
sa
parang
ranking
conditional.
nila. Yes.
What is
yes.
the entry level as far as the pay here is concerned?
Nurse 1, so that's
Oh,
18,000.
that's a big
Yes,
amount.
from
diba?
the former 8,000 na stipend, this time it's 18,000 plus. So
Marami na
nurse
yung
1 talaga.
some
Kaya ang
of-
dami talagang
So
nag-apply.
some of them
Yes.
may not anymore be too, eager to go abroad kasi
Tama
18,000 at
Tama
least
po.
they're assured, no? So
Opo.
maganda pala yun, ha? And 18,000 plus benefits pa siguro.
Ano, kasi parang considered contractual.
Contractual.
Yun. So, wala
But that's
naman
the
pang-
start, di
Yes,
ba? When they
yes.
go the ladder,
Yes.
tataas yun.
Opo. If
Okay.
they perform well, that's good for 2 years. And then, syempre, pag nagkaroon mga vacant
Then,
permanent positions,
They
they will
get
be
a chance.
considered.
But of course, the most important is the training that they get.
Yes, yes. Opo.
So, okay, we will again pause for a while. When we return, we shall continue with our discussion. Don't go away.